Life after enlightenment, or life during enlightenment, ongoing. Nothing stops, you see. Enlightenment might fade, it might grow, it might change, it might reappear, it might do somersaults, it might disappear, but life after it, or life after the awakening, or the experience of, there's nothing you can put your finger on, because there's no you to put a finger on it. There's no more mind annoying your presence. But life after enlightenment or during enlightenment is now worth it. Everything is worth it. Pain is worth it. Hate is worth it. But none of them make any sense, you see? The mind that you're looking with says hate. My God, we cannot have hate. We cannot have pain. This is what we're seeking for. It is so worth it. Life becomes absolute. Life becomes absolute. Many gurus call it the self. You return to the self. What is this self, you see? This self must not have any mind. So how does it know it is called self? How does it know it exists with no mind? Mindless self. How can this one speak about self with mind? Because mind is speaking now. It may be very soft, subtle mind that tries to convey from a deeper, higher voice. But it's still mind. When mind, that many must still be looking from at this moment, when mind is exposed to the moment, okay, let's call this God, absolute, timelessness, nothingness, Brahman, grace, source. Let's call it all of these words, same thing, one moment, present moment, which is actually what it is. When mind is exposed to this one moment, mind goes and one moment appears. So when you, the person, the human, before awakening, you are the mind in the foreground. Mind is present, mind is foreground, mind is predominant in your body. The one moment that you cannot be free from, that is your original state, your original truth, this one moment, is in the background. Mind is predominant, foreground. One moment in the background. Suddenly you awaken. One moment comes to the foreground. Mind to the background. One moment is predominant. That's all. You see? The truth comes to the front, and the reflected truth goes to the back. Just now you're living with reflected truth. You are living as if you are this reflected truth. You believe that you are this body, therefore you are this reflected truth. But your real truth is never apart from you. It is always in the background. Mind instantly goes to the back of the class. It's still dissolved, it's still merged with this one moment. There's no separation between two. Very much like an out-of-body experience. I say it like everyone's experienced it. When a sensation of you rise from this body, but you're never separate, you see, stretching. So at one point you were both. The thing that rises and the body are one. The thing rises from the body, but still one, stretched like elastic. After enlightenment, this is how it is. Mind becomes silent. It is stunned by what's going to happen. It is absolutely silenced to what it has been exposed to. And I'm not contradicting myself at this point because this is very, very difficult to explain. Mind is not present when God is revealed, or this one moment is revealed. But it is somewhere hiding. Somewhere hiding. But you, the infinite one moment, the one that's been residing in the background, you have come forward, the self, to overpower this mind. But you are now realize that you are infinite life. You are beyond the mind. So you can bring mind back in to explain to others, or to try and explain to others how it is. Not how it was or how it will be, how it always is. But you give this mind permission to explain it, but this mind is incapable of explaining what has been revealed, what has been seen. Do you understand? I hope you don't understand. Because it's mind that's trying to understand, and mind will become a kind of traitor. Oh yes, so you're watching this video thinking, wow, maybe this guy is speaking some sense. But understanding means the mind is sitting right next to you in the foreground saying, yeah, but I'm going to put you off somewhere. I'm going to do everything. Now I know because I understand. And I'm going to give you the understanding. I'm going to force the understanding and keep myself in the foreground. Mind is the experience, the experiencer. You are not the one in the background is not the experiencer. The one in the background is the witness of experiencing. That is why there's no fight here. There's absolutely no fight. Mind in the foreground and one moment in the background, vital, equally, to be here, to perceive, to understand, to non-understand, to witness, to non-witness. It's very important that you don't fight against mind. Mind is going to lead you to this enlightenment. Mind is going to lead you to this life that has now become worth it. This absolute light. Absolute life. Mind says, one day you will find paradise. One moment says, you are paradise. conflict. But not conflict. Mind says one day you will find paradise. He is being truthful because he has been giving you this information for years in our time body. One day you will find paradise. He stands back and you are paradise. That is why when you take sides, you're never going to find enlightenment. You're always going to be in trouble. Look at it openly. That is what it is meant by open looking. Let me explain to you again. Mind says one day you will find paradise. Mind from a baby takes you, and constantly at the year 6 you're going to find paradise. 12 you're going to find paradise. 25 you're going to find paradise. 50 when you're really looking for paradise, you're going to find paradise. And then enlightenment comes, it is revealed in this moment that your true state comes forward to the front of class and says, you've been fooled. You are paradise. And as they change position, mind passes you and says, I told you. I told you one day you would find it. You see, it did not lie. There's no lies. There's no such thing as lies and no such thing as truth in our mind and coming and going world. You are the truth. Enlightenment, as it progresses, decreases sometimes. And even in the decrease, even in the painful times, which is still experienced in our body, very, very infrequently now. But even in this painful times, it says, you know what? Do you know what? It's still worth it. I am the moment. I am not an identity anymore. I am not a person anymore. I am not a body anymore. These things are appearing for me. I am the witness. I am this one single moment that stretches infinitely forever and ever and ever. Amen.